This podcast is recorded on Gadigal land. Always was, always will be Aboriginal land. Hey chicks, I'm Sal.
And I'm Al.
And welcome to Two Broke Chicks, a show that shares life lessons and tips to help make you rich in life. And welcome back to episode 2 of our mid-year glow up.
Glow
up. And this episode, we're doing a mid-year glow up to Capsule skincare.
Yeah. Rebrand.
I know. I'm very excited to dive into this one because I would say that we've both had an evolution when it comes to our skincare journey, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Which I do think a lot of people in their 20s and 30s do.
Yeah.
And just the way that conversations have changed around skincare over the years. But let's dive straight in. What is Capsule skincare? So I think most of us know that our skin needs to be taken care of. It needs nutrients and minerals just like the rest of our body because, our skin is our largest functioning organ, just like our heart, lungs,
that makes
and
me
kidneys.
think that it's like some sort of like sentient being. Do you ever think about it like that? That I'm
it's
like,
so
what
bizarre.
do you think?
And then it's an organ on like the outside of our bodies. It's really,
and then like
really-
how your tongue's a muscle.
I don't like that.
You don't like that one?
No, that one scares me.
That one scares you.
I don't like it.
People be out here piercing their muscle.
I know.
Tongue piercing.
Would you ever pierce your tongue?
Would I ever pierce my tongue?
How much would I have to pay you for you to pierce your tongue?
Are we going, is it taxed or is it tax free?
No, it's tax free.
Do I have to leave it in?
Yeah.
How forever?
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
I can't, like not like 1 year.
Nah, forever.
Forever.
You've got a tongue ring forever. A tongue piercing, whatever.
$300,000.
Shit. Okay.
Because I was gonna say 50K
Yeah.
when I thought it was like just do it and then have it in for a year, but forever. Go on. How much would you charge?
Like $1 million. Literally.
What about your nipple?
2 million. Oh, no, actually.
I would do nipple over tongue.
Yeah, same actually. I don't know.
Except I have eczema.
Can people tell me in the comments which one's more painful if
I
you've
think
got
people,
both?
like when I see someone with a little nipple piercing under their little like t-shirt,
It's very sexy.
good job, girl.
It's very sexy.
Good job.
Anyway,
Capsule skincare.
yeah, back to Capsule skincare. So we know that taking care of your skin is very, very important. And Capsule skincare operates in a similar way to your capsule wardrobe. So in the same way that a capsule wardrobe is a small, curated, highly versatile range of pieces, a capsule skincare routine is kind of similar. I think I do have to say up top, everybody's capsule skincare routine would vary very differently depending on your different skin concerns
And your skin type.
and that kind of thing. But
Also, your skin might need different things
at different
times. For example, you had your perioral dermatitis.
Exactly.
Did I say that right? Yes.
Yeah.
And then like I have eczema and also I fucked up my skin barrier. So like it depends on maybe like what you're going through. Potentially you have hormonal acne. Like just because something has worked or works for someone during a period of time doesn't mean it necessarily works for you or whatever. This is kind of overarching.
Exactly. But it's more of rather than a hard and fast rule, I would say it's more of a mindset to approach your skincare routine and that you don't necessarily need a 20-step skincare routine for it to be a thorough and good one.
Nor do you need a $1,000 skincare routine for it to be a good one. I think that's probably one of the biggest lessons I've had is that you don't need to spend a lot of money on skincare. There's definitely some things that, are a little bit of a higher price range that do work and are amazing, but there are also things that are affordable and you can get from your Pricelines and your Chemist Warehouse. And I'm like 10 out of 10, the job is done. Because I think where I am now is that I'm lazy. I don't want to do a 20-tit skincare routine.
Yeah, I don't want to do a 20-tit skincare routine
no,
either.
my nipples don't need that much.
Yeah,
they only need trust me, we could go down that whole rabbit hole. My eczema on my nipples is still there, guys. I'll let you know when it's gone.
You need a capsule skincare
I need a
routine
capsule
for your
nipple.
nips.
Can I switch them out? Yeah. Just cut them off and put on different ones. I'm going to Samantha Jones it. So I saw a TikTok of someone and they were saying if you have like sticky nipples on, there's like no way to kind of like, and you maybe met someone that evening this is a life hack, and I want to include this because it's really funny. And she goes, there's no way to just like take off a sticky nipple sexily. You know, I would have thought maybe you duck to the bathroom and you whip him off, but maybe in the throes of passion, who knows? And she said, you just rip it off and you peg it at a wall and it sticks. And she just said, you throw
Like you're cooking pasta.
the sticky nipple
Oh.
at the wall. And then in the comments, it was a bunch of people who had done it and all of these sticky nipples.
And how did the lovers react?
They were all
into
like,
it?
yeah, 10 out of 10. It's like, because she was like, you get a good laugh.
Yeah, true.
I'm like, I'm going to go buy some sticky nipples just to see if I can throw it at a wall. See, the thing here is, if it doesn't stick, I'd be really upset. And I'd be like, I'll let myself out.
Yeah.
You know?
It would be a bit of an ick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway. So if we're going down to our basics and probably more like what our capsule skincare is, and back to the basics, because again, it's just, I'm too lazy. I don't want to do a 20-step skincare routine. You're lucky if I do 3, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
So number 1 is a good cleanser. So something gentle that will remain your skin's baseline. There's lots of cleansers out there, but for me, I've definitely kept my cleansers very, very simple. If you want, again, this is capsule, so we're trying not to expand it out too much, but I do really believe in double cleansing. So having a makeup balm, which is an oil-based cleanser and then a water-based cleanser, and I only do that at night. I don't double cleanse morning and night because, girl, I would love to say it's because I don't want to strip my skin, but really it's because I can't be fucked. So
I don't even cleanse with product in the morning.
No,
I
neither
just
do
use
I.
water.
Yeah. So some people do also like to add an exfoliant in here too, just to help clear out some of those dead skin cells, but I don't use one.
Yeah. Me neither.
I'm not using one at the moment. Yeah. Vitamin C. This is amazing for brightening skin and increasing collagen product. Retinol. We've all heard of retinol. So this is really good for improving that cell turnover, for the appearance of fine lines, acne, and boost collagen production. This is kind of more my exfoliant. This is what I use. Again, our job is like testing products here and there. So sometimes it changes it up, but if we're keeping it simple, chuck that in there. And then a moisturizer.
Yeah.
Love a moisturizer.
That's my favorite product.
Love a thick, juicy moisturizer. I really love the Cicaplus B5 balm as well. That's an amazing one. But a lightweight formula as well is great for day to day, and then richer creams like the Cicaplast is best used at night for optimal hydration. And then of course SPF sunscreen. So this is a non-negotiable. We've heard multiple reports and studies about why you need to be using SPF every day, not only for your safety, but it is a contributor to prevent aging as well. But really, it's about your health and your safety, and using that whether or not you're going outside, whether you're sitting inside, you have to be using SPF every day. So if you want to kind of peel back your skincare to be as minimal and capsule as you want, to reiterate, you want a cleanser, a vitamin C, a retinol, a moisturizer, and an SPF. So typically you'd be using the cleanser and the vitamin C, the moisturizer and the SPF in the morning, and then the cleanser, the retinol, the moisturizer, and at night. Yep. So you basically have a 3-step routine at night and a 4-step in the morning. Stunning.
I like it.
And we're not professionals either. So it's like, you know, if you did have specific skin concerns, definitely see a dermatologist for that, because there may be actives like vitamin C that they would swap out instead. I've been seeing so much about, I'm going to butcher this, azelaic acid. Yeah. That's also apparently really good. But I do like to kind of put the benefits into my moisturizers. I like moisturizers that also have a little bit of something in them that helps my skin as well, because that 2-in-1 I find I have like good benefits from, and it doesn't mean I don't have to introduce another skincare item.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good point. And although going to see a dermatologist might be more of an upfront cost, it definitely can save you a lot of time and money in the long run, especially if you do have really specific skincare concerns, because otherwise a lot of people that, you know, in our own experience or even just, you know, chatting to friends and whatnot, you try and be the mad scientist yourself and test
and your
a bunch
skin
of
is
different
like
products.
the bathtub when you would use all your mum's potions.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I'm making a potion. And then you turn 20 and you start doing that on your face. And you're like, I used to think like if it burned, it was good. Like with skincare. And I was using so many different things being like, yeah, burn it. Did I say sit there and look stupid? No, I said burn it.
Yeah.
And so then I ended up completely butchering my skin barrier.
Yeah.
And like that's so important not to be using too many actives and not to be using too many different products that are counteracting or like defeating the purpose of another, and just doing small steps. Even with retinol, like that's also a process of building up your skin's resilience to it.
Yeah. And there's also like retinol alternatives as well if you do have sensitive skin. So I do think that it's worth either going to see a dermatologist or just doing the research yourself. And yeah, don't rush into it. Take your time with it and keep it simple.
So there's also this thing called the skin is skin theory. Have you heard of this?
I like it.
Yeah, I'm already into it. So along with Capsule skincare, the skin is skin theory also can help you streamline your skincare routine for your mid-year glow up. And this theory is kind of this holistic approach to skincare, which simplifies your routine, because the theory suggests all skin functions basically the same way and therefore responds to the same core ingredients. So again, it's important to acknowledge that everyone has different skin concerns and that skin may function in similar ways, but there's definitely differences. Like we said before, for example, I'm very eczema prone, you know, but then also that your skin needs and does change over the course of your life. Like I was sleeping in makeup and using hairspray as a setting spray. Best skin of my life. Didn't even wash it. Whereas like fast forward to now and I'm like was using so many different things, cooked. You know, it's like your skin is going to age, and also expecting your skin to be the same as it was when you're 17 versus 27 is just setting yourself up for failure as well.
Yeah.
Like it's a privilege to age, and there is such an emphasis on anti-aging in marketing that it can be really difficult to pull yourself away from that, but try not to focus nor expect the impossible from yourself and your skin. But this theory is kind of around giving your skin the best support it needs today.
Yeah.
What does your skin need now? And so it means saying like bye-bye to expensive, overcomplicated regimes that come out of this fear-mongering, problem-solving diagnosis of being like, do you have a wrinkle? Yeah. Oh my God, you are hideous. Like, girl, calm down.
Yeah.
And, you know, The Ordinary actually released a table called the Periodic Fable, and you can go through it, and it's essentially a bunch of terms used throughout skincare and beauty marketing that don't really mean anything.
Yeah.
Or that, you know, are kind of loose terms that it's like it's provocative, it gets the people going, but nobody knows what it means. And so using and equipping yourself with that knowledge kind of means you can go into your skincare routine and be like, maybe I'm not going to be sold on that today. Yeah. Maybe I actually do just like what I have at home. We're all turning into our mums, and we are not getting Maccas because we have food at home.
I know.
It's like walking into, you know, Mecca and then going, oh, we've got skincare at home. Damn it.
Yeah.
But it's very similar to like skin minimalism or skinimalism.
I like it.
Yeah, which is also big on keeping things nice and easy in the skincare department.
Yeah, I really like that. Skinimalism.
Skinimalism kind of sounds like skinning someone alive. That's where my brain went, but I've been watching Criminal Minds again, so maybe that's where I'm at.
I think so. I think it's the Criminal Minds effect.
It's definitely the Criminal Minds effect.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's like a psychotherapist is like holding up one of those like ink stains, and it looks like a butterfly, and I'm like, murder.
Murder in the curly whirly factory.
Typical sadist. And they're like, it's a butterfly.
Literally. I'm
Love
like,
Criminal Minds. We're back there, girls.
it's back.
It's back on the rotation.
It's back. But yeah, so part of this idea is emphasizing function and core and basic principles of skincare that are tried and true, rather than relying on artificial and overly marketed and overhyped and viral trends that come and go and really are designed to get you to spend money. I also saw somebody talking about like Project Pan on the weekend. So it's, I don't know, if anybody hasn't heard of it, it's essentially, it's applied to makeup, but it's like just using all of your makeup products until they hit pan, aka until they're done. And that's also something that I've been trying to do with my skincare routine, because I was so happy to go into Mecca or Sephora and just browse the aisles and be like, what's new?
Do you know what gets me?
Good.
Get Chemist Warehouse and Priceline. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. Oh, that sounds fun. And also I think it's probably like, it's inevitable to also say, no, you have to use what you have and you can never use anything new ever again. That's probably not necessarily the most like relatable thing that people are going to do, because it's fun to try new things, especially, but especially with skincare, it's not an instant result product. Like you have to use these things for on average about 12 weeks to see if it works and if it's right. And a lot of us don't wait the 12 weeks and we end up buying the next thing and then that doesn't work and then the next thing and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
And so kind of what you're explaining as well is like giving products the chance to work for you before we immediately put them in the bin.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think just having that mindset more holistically and being like, yeah, sure, if I want to buy like a new lip balm or something, I can.
Yeah.
But if you do find yourself getting, I guess, influenced very regularly, that is maybe something that you could start implementing and it might help you curb some of that spending. But back to the skin is skin. So a typical skin is skin routine would involve 3 basic steps. So first one, cleanse, washing your face with a gentle cleanser to remove the dirt, makeup and oil at the end of the day. Moisturize, use a lightweight moisturizer to nourish and protect your skin without leaving a heavy residue. And protect, so using a broad spectrum sunscreen, I would say SPF 50 I always aim to go for, but I like you've said it on the podcast before and we've had people say this as well, like the best sunscreen is the sunscreen you'll use, right? But there's so many amazing products on the market, but you definitely need to be having an SPF. What are the non-negotiable steps in your skincare routine, do you think? Like when you really strip it back to basics?
Well, I think for me, and this is a recent one, is because of just the way that my brain works, if I can't see it, I don't do it. It doesn't exist. I recently bought myself this cute little skincare shelf that sits on my bathroom bench. And it just means there's no barrier to doing it.
Yeah.
And it's literally 3 steps in the morning, 3 steps in the evening, and then if I can be bothered to put the eye cream on. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's no rules. And it's basically just made it so simple because I'm like, it's already there, it's already out. I don't have to open the cabinet. I don't have to dig through a drawer. And I know that like for some people that might be a very simple step for them. But like for me, it's because I'm lazy. And if it's like there and I've got to find it, I'm like, wait, where's the moisturizer?
Yeah.
It's just in this cute little shelf and I just do it and it just makes it so much easier for me. But I think my other rule for skincare is just like just keeping it simple and like being a little bit more gentler with my skin and also not being as like cutthroat with it if it is having a moment where it's not, if the skin isn't skinning, I'm not going to be like, cool, I'm an ugly piece of shit. I'm just going to be like, all right, cool, she's having a moment. And I'm probably just getting my period.
Well, yeah, that too. Or like the parts of your skin are influenced by so much more than just the products you're using. Like, are you getting enough sleep?
Yeah.
Are you stressed? Could you be eating things that maybe you could have like slight allergic reactions to? Like there are so many different things, but I think the first thing we think is like, all right, well, I'll throw out all the skincare products I own.
And then buy a completely new routine. I used to do that when I was like 18, 20.
Yeah.
And I would watch like YouTube videos of people being like, new skincare routine every month. And I kind of look back and I would go and buy those things and they're fucking expensive too. And I was like, girl, you're at uni. Where are you getting this money from?
I do like a regular clear outs of my beauty cabinet as well, because then I can really pay attention to the products that I use very regularly and then maybe the ones that I bought because they looked pretty and then I haven't reached for.
Yeah.
And I try and remember that when I'm shopping for new products too.
Yeah. I genuinely believe you're better off spending money on a professional and a dermatologist rather than a $300 serum.
Yeah.
Like going to a dermatologist and, figuring out what works for my skin, what's not doing my skin well has definitely helped me and helped me realize that, I don't need all the bells and whistles as much as I thought I did. Yeah, well, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Love. What's your, desert island, quick round. What's your desert island skincare product that if you're going on a desert island, and you can't pick SPF because we already have SPF.
Yeah.
It's a different one.
It grows on trees on that special
what's the
island.
desert island skincare product?
Is it a type of product or the actual
product?
Oh, okay. My desert island product would be the Amperna Soothing Duo. I'm cheating because you buy it in a bundle and it's a moisturizer and a serum.
Oh, that is cheating.
It is, but whatever.
Why is that your pick?
Oh, why? So I've spoken about it on the podcast before, but when I did have experiences with perioral dermatitis, which for anybody who doesn't know or maybe isn't experiencing it but doesn't know what it's called, they're like those little bumps that almost seem like pimples that typically occur around your nose and around your mouth. And it happens when you have issues with your skin barrier. And it's a moisturizer and serum duo that is super gentle, but it cured my perioral dermatitis within about 2 weeks. And I really, really like it. Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yes. What about you?
This is so hard.
I know. It's hard to pick.
Because I was going to pick a cleansing balm. And there's a couple that I like. I like the Alpha H and I like the Clinique one. Yeah. But I was like, if I'm on a desert island, then I'm not wearing makeup.
You'd be
Vaseline.
Ooh,
Vaso. That would do me so well. I can moisturize my face, maybe my feet. If you get dry lips. If you get dry lips, and then also maybe the Cicaplast from La Roche-Posay. But there's so many other ones.
I know.
All right. Well, that is a wrap for today's episode of Two Broke Chicks. Thank you so much for having us in your ear holes. We love to be here.
See you for episode 3.
Bye.
Bye.